Well, it's great to get back at it this week. Got a big game this week. It's a rivalry game. Uh, Proud of the way that the team prepared last week. Proud how they competed. Unfortunately, came up short. Comes back down to what we emphasize, and that's the last 2 minutes of the half, last 2 minutes of the game. Those are critical moments there where we've got to do a better job coaching, do a better job executing. So, but anxious to get back at it. We got one more big practice here tomorrow, and like the way the teams come back and bounce back, getting ready for a big rival.
You're speaking of a big rivalry. Every game is important, but you guys, I don't want to say it's your rival. Is it extra that you want to beat them for the bragging rights, and it's your rival?
Absolutely. This rivalry dates back to 1936. It's always been a great game. It's always come down to the last drive. I'm sure it'll be the same. Got great respect for Coach Spack and the job that he does, their program, as they do for us. I know Brock well enough to know that the respect is mutual, and you're going to have two teams ready to play on Saturday.
You spoke of the miscues that cost you guys a little bit this past week. You've been in both your conference games with chances to win.
Mm-hmm.
How aggravating is it that you're not getting blown out? It's the tiny things that are costing you guys right now.
Yeah, I go back to the opportunities that I felt that we had the momentum. We start off the game 3-0. We get the ball back. Our defense does a great job at the start of the game to go 3 and out. We go down, we score 3 points, we get the ball back. We got to take advantage of those momentum swings. It's 14 to 10 going into the second half. We get the ball, we go right down the field and score, make it 17-14. We got to stop them. And those are the type of momentum swings we've got to be able to take advantage of. I wouldn't say that there's miscues, more so than when we have the momentum on our side, we got to keep it going.
When you want to win every game, and when you reach this point in the midway season, and you're winless, you're competitive, but you're winless, do you see yourself, your program, the players pressing more to? The pressure's on to get that first win. Is that around you guys, or how's the that approach to?
Mm-hmm. Well, obviously we want to get that first win. I don't talk about it. Talk about going and winning the next game, and that's how the approach has been with our team. We got back to work on Tuesday. I thought the energy was high. I thought offense, defense. I spent a little bit more time. Just happened to be more down the offensive side. I really enjoyed watching them, how they came and prepared, and had a really fun day yesterday at practice. Don't have fun losing, but I sure enjoy being around this football team. They're not hanging their head. Didn't have to tell them, hey, get your head up high, because Monday morning when we went in and watched the film, went over to the Northern Iowa game, it was time to move on. And when they went into the weight room, they attacked the weight room, and they're getting ready for the next one.
Coach, 2 straight weeks, obviously you're there at the very end, and obviously you're still searching for that first win, but just what's your message to the guys, like, hey, we're close, we're just 1 or 2 plays away, going our way to getting that first win, and make sure that effort and attitude stays high?
I don't know if I need to really have a message. I think they know that. They know that at halftime. I'm not going in at halftime these last 2 games, giving them a rah-rah speech, right? We're going in there and we're making adjustments. We're in the game. And that's how it's been in both games. That's how it was, really in the Indiana game. That was really how it was at the Ball State game. And that's how it's been the last 2. We can go in there and make adjustments, and what we've got to do the second half to come out with a victory. But not a message. Being around this team comes to work every day, and that's all you can ask.
Obviously, Cade, this is his 3rd start. He's gotten better week in, week out. The more reps he's gotten, just what does that do for the offense? And that it's kind of hitting its stride right now.
Yep. Well, I think that's seeing Cade, he's gotten better. Seeing Justin Dinka would be another young man. Justin, that was really his first time being back. He's going to be that much better this week, and you could see he's really a step away from breaking a long one. you've seen what Plez can do. We've got two really, really good backs, or actually three with Corbin Allen, of guys that can extend plays. But back to Cade, you know, Cade's going to get better and better each and every game that he plays. And, you know, he missed some reps here during camp. We had to hold him a little bit from there, but you can just see his comfort level, not only with the offensive line, the running backs, but also the wide receivers.
Coach, your team is not what it was 4 games ago.
Mm-hmm.
You got your quarterback, he's getting more in tune with the team, getting his timing and everything down. But your running game has opened up too,
yep.
With Dinka coming back. And it seems that your line is holding better.
That's
as
right.
far as not holding so much, but giving the quarterback more time.
Well, it's going to start.
Have you made significant changes on your line this year or not?
No, the continuity has really come in. You know, our offensive line, if we say it all the time, it's going to start up front. 2 guys that are spearheading that are Jose Vasquez and Keegan Trost. We've got other 3 guys that have played. You know, Griffin Comer, Mike Ross, and now Jude McCoskey playing together as one. That's really helped. But those guys are blocking, and you could feel it in the Murray State game. You felt it last week. They're going to be better this week. Those running backs are running hard. They're blocking well up front. And it helps. And I've said it all along, you know, when our team is sustaining 17-play drives, the best defense is the defense that's on the bench. And our defense has been able to keep us in games. And now that our offense is able to run the football, we're not that far.